Tiger prawns are one of the famous specialties of Khám. Since the beginning of the 19th century, the fishing and exploitation of tiger prawns in Khám have begun to take shape. Tiger prawn farming in Khám has been developed since the 1980s with an increasing scale of production. The deliciousness of Khám tiger prawns is due to the special natural conditions as well as the production methods of the local shrimp farmers. The terrain of Khám juts out into the East Sea. Not near large river mouths flowing from upstream, so the water source is not polluted, does not suffer from the phenomenon of sweetening. In addition, aquatic flora and fauna in the Khám tiger prawn farming area are numerous and diverse, which is a valuable natural food source for shrimp. Khám tiger prawns are characterized by a thick, hard and shiny shell, a lot of meat, and when eaten, they are chewy and sweet. The weight of Khám tiger prawn ranges from about 40 to 55 grams piece. High protein content from 19.13 to 23.32%. Omega-3 content at 0.05 to 0.1 grams, 100 grams. Omega-6 at 0.04 to 0.08 grams, 100 grams. This is a dish with high nutritional content, helps increase resistance, especially good for the cardiovascular system. Developing intelligence and vision, helping to prevent bone diseases. Tiger prawn is a type of crustacean that lives in the Indo-West Pacific region. Their main food source is mollusks such as polychaetes, small crustaceans, etc. Tiger prawns are quite large, averaging about 2 fingertips, 10 to 13 centimeters long. Larger than freshwater prawns and white leg shrimp. Although not large, the nutritional content is quite high, containing a lot of protein, iron and vitamins, so they have high economic value. In terms of quality, the shrimp has a lot of meat, is sweet and firm. However, this quality is only true for the type of tiger shrimp raised in the natural environment. While shrimp raised in ponds using industrial methods cannot compare. This species lives a lot in the central coastal region and the Khám Cape ecological region. The technique of raising delicious tiger shrimp of Khám people is mainly based on the water flow cycle and square renovation to create moss for the shrimp to grow naturally, rather than using industrial feed to sell in large batches. Therefore, many people when buying or choosing Khám tiger shrimp, Khám tiger shrimp products are distributed in provinces and cities across the country and exported to many countries around the world. On September 30th, 2021, the Department of Intellectual Property, Ministry of Science and Technology, granted a Certificate of Geographical Indication registration for CA Mao tiger shrimp products. To enjoy the delicious taste of tiger prawns, just boil or grill until cooked. Note not to process with heat for too long, because that will lose the sweetness of the shrimp meat. In addition, you can also change the dish in many other forms such as salt-fried shrimp, hot, etc. Letter thanks to being raised on coastal saline land, silted by alluvium, and unpolluted water sources, CA Mao giant tiger prawns are large, a specialty food, delicious, nutritious, good for human health, have high economic value and are favored by markets in many countries around the world. In 2016, CA Mao Province estimated a total shrimp output of 156,000 tons, of which giant tiger prawns play a major role in the shrimp product structure in CA Mao. CA Mao Province has 3 sides bordering the sea and a fertile coastal saline land, very suitable for shrimp farming. By early 2017, CA Mao Province had a total shrimp farming area, mainly giant tiger prawns, of about 266,000 hectares, of which industrial shrimp farming area is 9,587 hectares. Improved extensive shrimp farming area is 90,552 hectares. The rest is traditional extensive shrimp farming area. In the annual shrimp production, the main product is tiger shrimp. The remaining few are freshwater shrimp, silver shrimp and white leg shrimp, which have just been introduced to CA Mao's fields. Previously, CA Mao farmers mainly raised shrimp using the traditional extensive method, with freshwater shrimp, silver shrimp and red-tail shrimp, but the economic value was not high. Faced with this reality, CA Mao farmers have boldly switched to tiger shrimp. Although born later, tiger shrimp has affirmed its economic value and is closely associated with the lives of many CA Mao farming households. In recent years, tiger shrimp has been raised by CA Mao farmers according to many different models such as specialized shrimp, forest shrimp, rice shrimp. Intercropping between traditional extensive shrimp with crab, blood cockles, fish, etc., but regardless of the production model, CA Mao tiger shrimp always achieves high productivity and output. In particular, improved extensive shrimp farming has an average yield of over 500 kilograms per hectare per year. Traditional extensive shrimp farming has an average yield of 250 to 300 kilograms per hectare per year. Intercropping between traditional extensive shrimp with crabs and blood cockles also achieves high economic efficiency. In recent years, many households settling in the mangrove forests of CA Mao, mainly in the area of Kien Vang Protective Forest Management Board and Vien and Dong Commune, Ngoc Hien District, have boldly implemented the ecological shrimp farming model, mainly tiger shrimp. In this production model, tiger shrimp larvae are raised in the natural environment. With forest cover of about 50% of the water surface area, with a density of about 20 shrimp per square meter. Farmed shrimp are not fed industrial feed but must find their own food in the water environment to live and develop. Shrimp are less affected by humans and science and technology. Only when the shrimps are large and reach the required weight will the farmers proceed to drain the drain and scoop the square to harvest. CA Mao Ecological Shrimp is a clean shrimp, has high economic value and is favored by markets in many countries around the world. Up to now, in the CA Mao mangrove forest, the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development of CA Mao Province has implemented linkages and granted certificates for 12,400 hectares of ecological shrimp with the participation of 2,500 households. The Nung Mien Protective Forest Management Board has cooperated and agreed with Minh Phu Seafood Corporation, Namkin Seafood Import-Export Joint Stock Company, with funding from the Netherlands Development Organization, SNV, to implement the project, restoring mangrove forests through a sustainable ecological shrimp farming model. Thereby, ecological shrimp farming certificates have been granted to more than 1,400 households with an area of nearly 5,491 hectares. The international organization IMO alone has certified nearly 400 households meeting ecological shrimp farming standards. Thanks to being raised on coastal saline land, enriched by alluvium and unpolluted water sources, CA Mao giant tiger prawns are large, have firm meat, are delicious, nutritious, good for human health and have high economic value. In 2016, CA Mao Province achieved shrimp export turnover of nearly $1 billion, accounting for 33% of the country's shrimp export turnover, of which export products processed from giant tiger prawns account for a large proportion, becoming the main source of seafood exports in CA Mao and are favored by markets in many countries around the world. From the unique model of shrimp-hugging mangrove roots, CA Mao shrimp is not only a commercial product but also a symbol of sustainable development efforts. By choosing shrimp as a symbol, CA Mao Province demonstrates the local commitment to environmental protection and climate change adaptation. Shrimp farming protects forests, protects the future. CA Mao is the southernmost region of Vietnam, famous for its large mangrove ecosystem. With an area of up to 80,000 hectares of mangrove forests, The province has taken advantage of this to develop a model of shrimp farming under the forest canopy, a method that people call shrimp hugging mangrove roots. This is a smart solution, harmoniously combining economic development and environmental protection. Unlike traditional farming methods, shrimp farming under mangrove forests does not use chemicals and antibiotics. Instead, shrimp are raised naturally, taking advantage of food sources from the rich ecosystem of mangrove forests. This helps Khám shrimp products achieve high quality, are safe for consumers' health and meet strict international market standards such as Natureland, EU Organic and ASC. Since 2016, to encourage people to participate in forest protection, the Khám provincial government has implemented a program to pay for forest environmental services, with support levels of up to 500,000 Vietnamese dongs per hectare per year. According to Mr. Chow Kong Bang, Deputy Director of the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development of Khám Province, compliance with regulations on forest protection and the application of ecological shrimp farming models have helped create products with great economic value and sustainability. This shrimp farming model also helps to increase the ability to prevent soil erosion and maintain biodiversity in the area. Studies have shown that mangrove forests act as a shield to protect the coast from seawater intrusion and are home to many rare species of flora and fauna. Imprint on the World Seafood Map, Khám shrimp not only plays a role as a seafood product with great economic value but also a symbol of sustainable development. Khám Province has affirmed its position as the Shrimp Kingdom of Vietnam, with the largest ecological shrimp farming area in the country and a record output. In 2023, shrimp output in Khám reached more than 200,000 tons, contributing more than $1 billion to Vietnam's seafood export turnover, affirming the province's leading position in the industry. Khám shrimp products are exported to more than 80 countries, including demanding markets such as the EU, the US and Japan, which have strict requirements on quality and food safety. According to Mr. Duong Vu Nam, Deputy Director of the Department of Industry and Trade of Khám, on June 26, 2023, Vietnamese forest shrimp, especially in Khám, was granted BAP, Best Aquaculture Practices, certification. This is the first certification in the world for the BAP model from the US, creating a significant advantage for Khám shrimp when participating in the international market. The special and unique feature of Khám shrimp lies in the farming method combined with mangrove forests, a natural environment rich in nutrients and unpolluted. Khám shrimp meat has a natural sweetness, is firm and rich in nutrients, making this product the top choice for high-class dishes, contributing to making a difference for the cuisine of Khám and Vietnam in general. On November 14th, the 2024 Khám Provincial Agricultural and Aquatic Product Export Promotion Connection Conference will be held at the hall of the Khám Provincial People's Committee. The Ministry of Industry and Trade and relevant agencies closely coordinated to organize the event, including a yearbook program introducing business information and a separate trade office for each business delegation. Businesses were also arranged to survey seafood processing factories in Mao City, attracting the participation of 41 businesses in the province, including 6 seafood exporting enterprises. According to the plan of the National Program for Aquaculture Development in the period of 2021 to 2030 in Mao Province, the goal by 2030 is to achieve an aquaculture output of 570,000 tons per year. Achieving ASC Group certification, an international certification for responsible aquaculture. Minimizing negative impacts on the environment, ecosystems, communities and strictly complying with labor regulations is an important first step. Creating a foundation for Mao to move towards the goal of having more than 40,000 hectares of rice shrimp models granted international certifications of ASC Group and some other organic certifications by 2030. With all the efforts from the government, community and related organizations, Mao shrimp is not only an economic product but also a symbol of sustainable development, the pride of Mao people.